arabalungo July karo tilimuang aning kononto fala murtana Hilltop Radio 104.7 kana kibaru dialla ning mandinga kangola lamay lalbe dawada ke tentu ke jayi ka fala la baraka bake alka watu menta kabula Hilltop Radio no 104.7 kibaro nying abinal nang kerewan la community radio obe dame wolem badi buti farafanya la community radio taxi fm obe basele pansan na community radio birika mabala community radio kibaro kana wodlal betole kibaro nying alla moy katambini Gambia all news la sankala marande truth Ibrahima Jara Lamin Sanyang forum monyo subscribe na YouTube channel onyo yenna programme wol beji be kamen kale live ko na studio ko men felale jambur luwolu men kanaka kibaro di yalla wol malade ndim malade Ibrahima Jara Lamin Sanyang
ya abaraka bake melben no makang 104.7 Hilltop kal tentu kal jay ngal bismillah bi fanang kibarol to men kanale lulu ni ñu waro sita talantan ning kilin kat rajang fo talantang anim fula ka kibaro di yalla manding ka kawla ka bondi banko kibar kaytol bala anin telefon la kibaro lumbe mol be tentu la kejay milalon koy bempe sainte brim banko kanjang kata banko bandala mba fule ko ya baraka be tentu la be jeyla milalon ko fan sainte wol ben jube kan live reality tv Gambia mba fula wol be ko ya baraka be tentu la be jeyla ninnata nga kibar ko le prodi alla janni bedu na kibarol kono bi albe nyille mo la kibarol do Darboe explain reasons UDP quit coalition talk nyaton ko mi alon katale be United Democratic Party honorable Ousainu Darboe ay sataro ke muniatinna UDP bota kacha kono oppositional damol be meng soto kan saintain ala dalilo fo muna munyin daliloti alba moy la bi kibarol to fannan alba moy la Darboe Halifa ye commando ke molla milalon ko wolle be kacha ke kan nimbaro ko la milalon ko wolle be dendi boda kola ko sa kata ye nyim boda ni ya damaketi wala mu ya tala nanew bondi ay senia Halifa sallan ning Ousainu Darboe be masakunda kumandi ko simfata pour boda ko senia de ye munni mune fo alba moy la bi kibarol to fanna alba moy la e ko kew samba kasola ka sabare je pour to momen ne ko ya tumi sanji fula dinde o yalan ko sunkurinni wala e kay wala forcé lañoya jumalem nyin kewti ayake mintole alba moy la bi kibarol to fanna alba moy la president Adama Barrow e kabe luntaw sot lam yalon ko fon atelbe kala gabon na president oti abina banko kanjan soma jumalem gabon na president oti ani mune fon ba sila Gambia alba moy la bi kibarol to fanna alba moy la sana manjang abe kitio men kono e ko adiamuta signa folo kiti bu la tumo men ne ko adunta boxo kono ka satar ke ko lam yalon ko kiti bungu sulata ka wole long sana Manjai mune fo kiti bungu la alba moy la bi kibarol to fanan alba moy la mi yalon ko fan wole mu minister ti mem marta fankola ay ka fay ko finance minister ako president Adama Barrow ko mol min fo ko abe bansa kunda do kula la karifa la fala kamunda kemo keme subla tan sababu 30% ako president Barrow sa kenole annu se keno banko kanja se kenole ni atay president Barrow murdi office oto jumalam finance minister di munan na teofo alba moy la bi kibarol to fanan alba moy la Ousainu Darboe ako 2016 mistake ol men keda wala error ol men keda ako atla pati oto sayin kannade mune munyi mistake ol ti anin Darboe kadiamu mune fangola alba moy la bi kibarol to fanan alba moy la hani say mi yalon ko fang wala mu nyaton ko ti mi yalon ko wolle be dending kachala pour ka diamu oppositional da monte may ka kilindi e ko kilimbe ko no resign de ako ate man nyato taje oppositional la nyin diamu do jumale mu nyinti ani mum place le bate bulu je alba moy la bi kibarol to fanan alba moy la kibarol min yalon ko wolle be futa kan Hilltop ma yayi tandi fan e ko mama kande ani ala delegation no moy wala ma ala kafoti e be wulila bawo hotel mi yalon ko mama be wolto sainteng e bita state house bi ini president Barrow be ñoji la tubo men ne ko be jigiring e be sayno kala mi yalon ko wala mu kayto ni kalati iba lola ila kambe on kan mi yalon ko nyim pati fulo yake mune be kala nyin kambe on ti anin mol be mune fokan mama kandela talla NPP alba moy la bi kibarol to fana alba moy la UMC ila campaign manager MC Cham Junior nyakuya president wala yamar labe mo Mamadou Sabaleti akay ko de jalayro ni ba kala banko kanya ifang la boss jalayde mi yalon ko amando ko no ando ammo tame do ko no Mamadou Cham MC Cham Junior diamra Sabalier munati najin ko mo fay alba moy la bi kibarol kibarol to fana albamo ila nawek ila managing director wala mo ila suutiyo mi alon ko mo nawek be wala bulo kono tawandiro la karola galo sedi adiamuta ako kurango la da ko la banko kanja ani jio mi asabu wala mu kamunta kurango ka bondi nyame bantala banko kan anim fana kamunta ko la kul me anko wolle ka soto domestically fawlu ya jang watina fan kurango da ko la ata ayo fo min tole anim mol ya jabi munela albamo ila bi kibarol to fana albamo ila hanisai mune fon be kering kachato mi alon ko coalitional bole keka walla oppositional damol bole keka pour ka kambe mune fon be kering wo bungo kono kachadu laje funding ko diamuta mi alon kala jikila tew itandi kacha damuta ta nyamin ana banta nyame amman kontane jumala ni funding ko di ate mune fo albamo la biki barol do nyin anin kibar jama albole mo la sainteng kata fotalantan anin fula la min sanyang Ibrahima Jara
baraka bake kadon kibarol kono nga commencé ni United Democratic Party même UDP di dame yalon ko ila parti nyaton ko ANM Ousainu Darboe kunun ay kibar talal kumandi ani ye nyatili nyola me yalon ko wole be denden kala parti yola lot la foye mune ya sabu fang atemu wala parti yo ibe dabondi kanyin coalition kacharo to momena Ousainu Darboe même UDP la nyaton koti abes foka gwato men nabe diamu kan kibar talale akoy ko de ni ajibe ibatar la ko de United Democratic Party me yalon ko wole UDP di patiyole me yalon ko ibe larin ko bankola sinin samo wole kumayata mo kunkilinala hamoti andu wonyama fang wole kumayata kafu fanan kuwati banko kanja nyene ya sabu o dalilo kannem UDP ya dabula coalition kajato e kamen kumandi coalition 2026 me yalon ko fa wole be dendi patiyole kamen kumandi Alliance for Democracy and Development ADD wole kumandroke ndel nim parti warawula kotewal men yalon ko registrada banko kanja civil society men mu nyanti kafoldi tang anin nani anin political movement ol nganda bula nyin kacha nyin to aitande kuol be damuta dlato e batalla ko de UDP ndunda nyin kacha kono anin to nyala ngam bulol be yele ngani yo yele kacha nyin fanaye abaitande ka ngoke men kama wolen kaje ko de sulo bije ka falindiro ke nyim banko kan anin democracy la silola dabo baitande ka wanyama na mol continuer tumomena na mol nyimbanko kanja e continuer ka kujamal taki me yalon ka be kono balu wala kolya doku soto balia anim fana molla jiki balia jamala bundalla nakare yanin tapaleya lamfo mara lola karola fankola kolya anin deto nyimbe musula kuwellede maya sabu molya jiki ko fali wonyanta kala banko kane nyene ya sabu ngandabula kachanyi ndo Ousainu Darboe bayitende ka loya Ousainu Darboe memu UDP la nyaton kore akoy kode nyinyama kata kuwol nyanta kala me yallon ko ibe jarla kaje kode men be lola silo kan ibe kende yala demokrasi la silo kaje kode ka coalition londi nyim banko kanja membe silo di la banku di wala pour ye man sakunda membe siri ya boyndi abayitende ka katambini nyin kacalla ngamolki me yallon ko wolle ke dabula nyin kaca kono e ke la moy moñolla ini menna miro manke kilindi e ka karabula nyoye kuwolto mi yallon ko wolle jarta andu wanyama fana kaje kode nyimbe kama ke niola kaje ko men yallon ko wole kumayata demokrasi e fondamental melandi mal kitabo e fondamental melandi won mu fennede mi yallon ko nte bono la wal kan aytende bar bi atu momena nga hakilo fayi wanyama fana nga dumani santo jibe nga kajake na patiola nyaton kol tema mfurada lord lato mi yallon ka kolyata mbulu barate bayinola wolende ko United Democratic Party même mu UDP di ndamantara nyin kacato koteke membe den coalition lo kuola mi yalon ko wole be keka banko kanyan kacanyi nganda bondi jele dabo bayi tende kan akana la patio the decision was neither rosa non taken lightly man koronto nyin lord la kama mata fana ni sonia kono la Ousainu Darboe bayi tende ka la loya Ousainu Darboe même UDP ila nyaton kodi aba foka wato mena akoyeko nyin dalilol kanne na patio nganda bondi nyin kacanyi do coalition 2026 e batalla ko de ila discourse na me yalon ko wole mu ila kacadi ye fere fulal landi me yalon ko wolle be kella tamandir nyaati fere folo wumenti wolem e de mari ye da hayla patiodo mo ko demal ye bule noma UDP de patiola mi yalon ko ndale men fo wolem kon na patioga ye tambi molye bula noma e gamen komandi party led alliance ñinen koti wato be lan telka wala dante abayi tandika tamandir bulo ko political partiol mi yalon ko wolle register institutions mi yalon ko wolle bundaldi e kada molti mi yalon ko ye banku di wol ye ka fundi nyokan politiko la karola iko de allo carte fayola wanyama fana ye la mande di la mi yalon ko wala muy la kagodi pour ye mara ñi mu kulati mi yalon ko fondement lem coalition la karola baytendika the coalition presidential candidate will emerge from one of the members political parties ndele mem fo wala membe lola coalition to yala abe bola parti kilinde kono molbe kambente benna abaya yitendika ni atra nun ko de ye tombon imari mu molti mi yalon ko e be konti bola ila parti yo be konti bola idonyol fanam be konti bola me yalon ko wolle be coalition no nyin kono abaytendika while exercising executive authority to momena banko maral kitabo ay kamo men di te nyaton kola iba tamandila ya be molti mi yalon ko banko maral kitabo ay sasimenna yewo ke abaytendika the coalition program of government ibatar la kole coalition la ferol mara lola karola falindiro la karola campagne la karola kumayal mi yalon ko wolle be denni mara lola fannala ñun be mo fennede mi yalon ko inni do ñol be denna aliya tamandi ñina mu UDP la miroti abaytendika this model preserve constitutional order ibatar la kole ñim party leader wolem party yoy tambi doliye bula noma aka sabu banko maral kitabo la kago abukal la njuru bar wanyama politiko konti boro iko fanan sono bari aka sabato fanan nafina do ku bundal la karola abaytendika bari wanyama fanan ñim fennede mi yalon ko sosor damantaraje democratic reality democracy to nyal mi yalon ko wolle bala karola political party yolde ibatar la ko akamunta imum constitutional vehicle de motole mudi maral kitabo la karola dama yalon ko fa mol la kamo inyande katama walla abaytendika bari wanyama fana mo jama babe nyin kacha kono wole men fo wolem candidate leader walemu ita mari ye da hayla patio kono ye loy koma ye baja baytendika wanyama fa ibatar la ko nyinyama ye men fo wolem natra nun ko de candidate leader wolem fendi mi yalla ka ikobe tamala walla coalition mediation committee wali narana men be kacha kam patiol damatiba ke kan nganya wali vetin kele wolem pour que mari la ko jibe ya jibe be tombondiro kala nyame ya itande one selectora ni eta mari tombo ibe da hala ila patiol nyintole and wanyama carte fayoni akamunda nibe lolala ita tar la patido comme president Adama Barrow takere nyame drum 2016 sama ya itande UDP so respectfully disagree with this approach ke da hayla patiodo peti ko dengol ani nyanti kafole ye loy ko ma ye baja UDP ko bunya kono nyin simfanya etelman so wala dabo ya fo kibar talade we believe Gambian have already witnessed the consequences of such an arrangement ngamira ko de Gambia dingol ya sede yale ya wala da karanjele menjo ko nyin kamben sifala 2016 samo hay batar la ko de nyin sifala keta banko kanja ye da hayla patiodo wanyama yel mol ye loy ko ma yela dala muta baytendika and wanyama fa la kone kabiri nga mari inara na ofiso nyin kono kuale suno nyi ikera popa ikera multi me yalla ko imam konti boro sono amari kunna abaytendika the coalition structure gradually weaken ibata la kone kuale suno be lori lontan kagol menka wal ya damuda kalamfu kanna wali yo sembo warta andu wanyama kamo mi yalla ko moli ye wal diala akoliata bulu akoliate bulu pour ya tamandi tu momi yalla ko fa kolia dal bije mi yalla ko pral damale ka nyoma aliyo tamandi ya itende ngamira dunko menketa 2016 sama nyanda karanna walale erero menketa manya sonna ay 5 dabo ba itendika coalition should be constructed on a model whose structural weaknesses have already been exposed imanya ka coalition londi kamo me yalonko wala tamandirinya akamunda wala lamfoli ya fayitandile foka pare ya ba itendika equally concerning is the proposal to establish a governing council that exercises oversight over the presidency me yalon ka ko sulo warta wolende ka alpha ka folondi me yalon ko wolle be sila maralo kunna dama yalon ko wolbe nya fay la president wala tamandir nyalla andi be kala ka on sotla lo dlalto me yalon ko president be wolle tala abaytandika UDP de nyin simfa nya sifa nyin kamben sifa ndel lo no la wokoma bayri batarla woni banko moral kitabo le fota nyoko luwa me yalon ko ngadeda nyin banko kanjanda bo baytandika loya Ousainu Darboe UDP la nyatonko akoy ko de banko maral kitabo ay loi ko indi bake mi yalon ko wole be dende executive authority ko kango kan banko maral kitabo abe nyaton ko ni abe wole bulo ay symbol diala ay dunol di president la mi yalon ko anyanta ka wolle tamandi ay tande tamandi nyala karola president o jama nyanta ka konti bo nyame ay tande no extra constitutional body should exercise power not tempted by the constitution. Itina no ye kando londi me yalan ka be sembo sotla ka tamandi banko malal kitabo ma melondi dabo bayitendeka. Democracy must always be strengthened by constitutional institution. Ni democracy jibe ibatan la kore ka bambandi anin ka sabatindi maral kitabo e kangol melondi wollen felti mi yalan ko e ka sembe walla ibatan la kore ite kenola maral kitabo e silo me waran ite na faran wolo fe yena sila dota o mun fenne mi yalan ko akamunta sabati balia aka wole wulude dabo bayitendeka. UDP has a serious reservation regarding the proposed mechanism selecting coalition flag bearer. UDP de anyakuya ni sobe ya kono ibatan la kore nyimfero pour yeda hay la patioto yena yeda dala muta wo feroji mbata la kode nga sotar balsoto wo karoni na dabo baytendeka. The current proposal places registered political parties ibata la kode nyim fero bi yalanko men coalition la karola diamol men keda e ko nga tama menna political party lemba nyanti ka fo lemba political movement lemba walantuma bundal ibata la kode walde iba akamunda vastly different level of political support. Ila symbol mankanya mol nyakoro pour que walbe londi akamunda lorambul kilima nyina fenne mi yalan kon tellement so wala ibaytandika. In effect an organization that has never contested an election nimbe nyim firinali dabo ba fuka o kame yitandi wala ka fo me yalan ko inana mallo carte fayola banko kan inana mela sembo nyi inana mahata state banko kanja andu batal la kore ilafta ka woni patio londi tarambul kilima kan me yalan ko ayala watota banko kanja kala mandara kolke banko kanja fasaro babulu banko kanja andu wanyama mo wuli wulol ba koma banko kanja eta woni modo kanja ndinola memba la sembo fanga teste follow dabo bayitende. We respectfully submit such a system is neither equitable non democratic bunya kono mba fola kode nyintara mbulu sifa manke kanya ngodi amanke democracy farandi bayitende ka democracy ko representation wale batala momo membe bulu nyanda ka tame o sembo nyinela andu wanyama fam akalo wala kay bayitende ka representation du pour kaje ko mol yetare to yala aka soto men na wala jiko mi yalan ko ye wala sotoy ani wanyama fana mol ye carte mi yalan ko ye wal dila a bayitende ka political legitimacy cannot simply be assumed kay fan kumayandi political la karola wala tara no la sembo semberi miral ko damala mol ye fasaro me yitandila anyande ka tara dendi wala a bayitende ka. UDP does not advance the position out of arrogance. Imatara de UDP me da bondi kachanyin kono koy fa waro kono lem wala kaje ko de ndellem pati sembe madi ibe lori menkan wala ni lonya fota nyoko nyine ya sabu nganda bondi kacharo dabo bayitendika. We advance it because democratic process must reflect democratic reality. Ni ko democracy la kuo yela kacha sunkuru wala kan ya londi wala kan democracy e mem fana landi to nyala karola wala fenti mi yalango ila kacha nyanda tra semberi wala dabo bayitendika. Tu momena ndelle opposition party bati banko kanja dabo bayitendika ngalo drasoro banko tonko nano bedo fasaro bembulu banko tonko nano bedo. UDP de nde nyaka sinola wo kanola walantuma o sembola jamaa mendintella nyimbanko ka bayitendika to pretend that electoral slender Kenya la wala ke fanke kode karte fayola bambanga do kubunda wala bundani ila nyadota demokrasi la karola molie lo nyamendila ka fo won kumaya ka coalition lo nyin kono fenne mi yalon ko akamunda ibe sosoro ke kan demokrasi fangola kumolla mi yalon ko wala be dendi molla kangola e kam mendile bayitendika. Coalition must be broader, inclusive and fair. Coalition oni akono nyanta fanlale mobe nyande fanjala jele anyanta trinale fanam dabo bayitendika. But fairness does not mean ignoring objective political reality. Ninko ngatiling o mayitendi ko de nyanda Kenya lale politiko to nya ma fanana me yalon ko wala be kering abayitendika ninko de kamunda tilinwanying ay men kani wala momo tamu menti yeke moti mi yalan ko yadi yala legitimate driver from the support of the electorate kayla kumaya ila lonya politiko kono akabo molle bulu men yalan ko wolle ke baja men ye carte faye dabo bayitendika ibatar la ko de ku koteng mi yalan ko wolle sula wolle yalan ko wolle be dendi akamunda kajani mba kumollo kandame abayitendika. Gambian people expect political leaders to present solution to national present problems. Niko political party nyaton kole mudi gambe di wale me yilla ila kuoto wale kuwol me ye patandi yeke molti mi yalan ko ya yitandi ko ye jabiro soto wal yele kiyanya ya yitandi ko e wol jalalale kambe dingol bella firi baluwe sonia jati kende e baraka karango e baraka do ku bundali e sobeya maral kitabo la karola falendiro le kaje bankola fanko e yurwa ilafta konti boroni lankene mola bayitandi ka yada portion of our discussion appear to focus more heavily on negotiation ni ajibe ndalla nyin kacha mi yalanko ngombota wala konoteng kaja sembe mabe dendi menna wala da kamunda minister palasol député da kamunda député yala karola ndebe jelle sorola sembobe talala nyame ndalla kacha be lori wala ka to bondiro nabe kala sinin sama makama juma nyolle bije mi yalanko wolle be tala mol nyabe lori wala ka bake katammi ka bankola kubata kuwol jara abaytande ka UDP ko de ibe larinko ofiso mi yalanko ibe wala nyinika ibatalla ko de bankola nafa ingenda ka wal tambindi ko beti baytande ka andu wanyama say banke wadidi pour ko kuwol pula mirankili baytande ka public officer jama makamu fenne mi yalanko du nolem me yalanko nyanda ka dokko ke jamale abaytande ka it should never come the principal objective of a political corporation nim wolbe denna de wanyi manyakela nindenda ndebe minister place juma ibe wol dilantela abaytande ka this difference we used to make a point absolutely clear ibatalla ko de nyim fatam fansol kan wala ya sabu mel lo nyaani mba ko indika United Democratic Party ibatalla ko de mo ko tan wala jerinya ya bunya political party ko tan wala lonya ya bunya nyanti kafol political kangol be meni bulu banko kanja yalla lonya bunya aliye lo lamenta kal dabula karte fola karola reasonable people can disagree mo morandi mem balola ye wala sondomo aye fote fa ibatalla ko de kanna waliyo sidunno mo morandi kemale nyim fango be democracy le kono o ma itandi ko de konnante yalem wala jamfalen abayitandi ka political difference do not make anyone less patriotic ka vaniye kanna waliyo sodo political la karola o meke banku din kurwati andu wanyama ameke banku din ameke moti mi yalanko ka fo emela banko kanu abayitandi ka we ask that UDP position be accorded the same respect to moment nga kanna waliyo sodo alelo nya nga bunya nga horma mba kanina alfana mbulu ali UDP la lonya ala horma ali ya bunya ke batar la ko de consistently nga bunya mentilingalla alwo murundintel kan ibayitandi ka unfortunately recent days ibatar la ko de manta bembal ya fele ni wati ngol kono akamunda modol bije mi yalanko na loja la karola ye jabirol mi yalanko ye wolleke kan doyandi ka bulanna ka kibarol jangen na kuoto mem manke toñade ka campagne o wulini na kuoto pour kan tokuya dabo bayitandi ka pa UDP ay batal la kole ka itandi ko wolde ibe obstruction na keka wolen kaje ko ibe patiol di mi yalanko ibe mol mul la lor nyaani ibe wole murundi kan koma mi yalanko wole be dendi pourquoi les sono e londi banko kanja mba fola kode way ka fendi mi yalanko ngalla lo nya bunya nyame alfana yendel fananta bunya wonyama dabo bayitandika hanbi ba foka wato mena akoy kode niya jibe iba tarla kode na lodula nyin kacha nyin kono fenne mi yalanko mo kotengol aliye lodula menta ndel fana ngal bunya wo kanne ngal horoma bayitandika somehow sought to portray the UDP as obstructing opposition unity dolbe je fa wal ko UDP lebe kuntukan oppositional ning kambe ngotima banko kanya wala kajani komba mulungo jawyandi kane nyim ko mo be man soto dabo bayitandika UDP ya niola nyim banko e ka democracy londi ya bayitandika our members has enjoy imprisonment na party dingol ye sorong ye bute ye tilimbalia dol porta ila banko la kaje ko de ye tonya robekela nyim banko kanja dol bonote nioto pour democracy ye soto nyim banko kanja ya yitende wonyama ndel manyin ni la beke kago politiko munafango ngake wala kama ngake men kama wala democracy la fondement pour ye lo nyim banko kanja ye bambang abayitendika no one there for question the patriotism democratic commitment of UDP nyinyama UDP la banku din kendea ila sobeya democracy la karola bi motina yewo nyininka abayitendika watu bela ndelbe lorin democracy la kuola kan ayayitende andu wanyama fana nana buka tonku wala coalition law amu fenne de mi yalango coalition building wa ka londi amu fende de mi yalango manke kuol dandula fana dia bayitendika ay batalla ko aka may wuyitandi wala ka silo yele banku dingolé kaje ko de démocratie la réforme falendirol men nyanda kala molla balunya pour ka yurwandi bayitande ka coalition that la constitutional clarity coalition mi yalanko banko malal kitabu wala ko indiro man taraje politiko konti boro man taraje démocratie ka tobendi sila nyalle be tarlo kunna sinin sama ko le yala woti de dabo bayitande ka for this reason nyin dalilol kama United Democratic Party nganda bondi nyin kachato membe keri ka coalition londi banko kanja bunya kono mbake ka wala makeni jusubo kono la makeni konnante ya kono la bayitandika wanyama patiol me yalanko aliyal dabula kajaro mbal tenduka mbal jayika dabo bayitandika they deserve foba most importantly they deserve a capable government kambe dingol surra jikola man sakunda mi yalanko a serious economic and governance challenge ko yal min belani banku dingol ka fankola karola anim fana maralola karola wayke fendi mi yalanko ay bondika wandori men opuna e batalla ko de ndella bundabe yeleri political party yol be men lafta pour niye kaja kambe ngo fanan kono abayitandika ka démocratie londe manko moral kitabo fansi wo bunya and UDP be lori wala kan wato bela loya Ousainu Darboe nyinan kuma ka goti ay memfo kibar talaliye dalilo me atina ala party yoni e be dabondika coalition 2026 kacha kono ako nyinnom dalilo di nganyen mem fali ten ko e batar la ko de teata tamandiri bulo mi yalon ko ye wollondi anem banko moral kitabo ay silole farafi andu wanyama fam etel tello no la kango koma mi yalon ka anem banko moral kitabo be fola nyoko wara ko ni kambe banko jibe mol kamem fo wolem lafta balwo day sonia jati kende ay baraka karango ay baraka nakar yanin tapale ay dang ako nyun mu kulti mi yalon ko nyin kacha men kera mambe baake kacha sembe mabe denni mena wala ministre placeau député ya wala kulti mi yalon ko wala sembo warta baake kacha nyin kono katambi ka jabirodi kol yalla mi yalon ko banko dingol ko wolle be laari telka dabo ko mobo ka UDP la banko din kendeya mobi ko nyinin kade ila patio ye niola nyim banko ile kaje démocratie ke fendi mi yalon ko ay lo nyim banko kanja wanyama ko meniye nalla miral yama ke kilinde to momen nga ndabo ni kacha kono make nin konnante ya kono la make nin jamfa kono la bunya kono nalla miral yala fota nyoko ngalla lodula bunyale alfana yenta bunya ngaje al dol ya damuda kan kaja fi kan doya mi yalon ko wole be dende na lodula la karola mba fola ko de albe kumol men fokam ko UDP wolle be balande pour coalition lo banko nyika ngin mukuma soto balol de alena lodula bunya dabo bayitandika
lenna lodula buya UDP la nyaton ko be diamu kan ANM Ousainu Darboe janna brate diamuta mul miliyalon ko fan UDP wolle fon ki nyin kachato mi alon ko wala oppositional de mawol tema fanam bije mi alon ko adiamuta abe kono Lamin Mane brate be diamu kan United Democratic Party ya kankula num talata lungula mi alon ko wala kunundi ko e dabota kachato la mi alon ko wala be keri oppositional de mawol tema ye men ke daliloti wala mu kambe mbaliya wala nyomoy baliya surota baki kol to miliyalon ko wolle be dending tamandiro nyanta kala nyame o da mawl nyanta lula nyame mi yalon ko wolle be dending political patiolu mil bebe kacha kono Mr. Mane ya itandi birabe kankularo ke kan to momen ne kiba talal kumandi nang ya itandi fang party formally outlined its reason iko UDP de itel komanto yi la dalilol fole mi yalon ko wolle dat wala tinay dabula kacha to mi yalon ko wolle be kering mi yalon ko ay kar jamata opposition demol be kacharim pour December karotil lulu 2026 carte fo mi alon ko nganyati li wala mi alon ko president carte fo de Lamin Mane UDP la deputy senior administrative secretary for external affairs neo mo do wala mu UDP mem marti la kola e nimbantala bankol tema ay la nomalanko wala la nyaton ko nomalanko memu Lamin Mane ti a fofang ako UDP nyaaje dabula nyin kachato wala nyi nyomoyoto wala mu de pour nyomoyo ke ko le suno nyi balun la nyame bara be kala parti ledi wala parti wala be tambila dole bula noma tumo men na fangitil be da bula kanje ye wole fo andu parti wol be in momenti anu ila parti nyaadi nyame ma al sabula wo nyama ay to nyama ale mo kilin tambindi mi yalon kal be ya fasa ay tandi under that agreement he said UDP leader Ousainu Darboe would have lead the alliance ako kamnon kono UDP la nyaton ko mem Ousainu Darboe ti wala be kala nyaton goti andum fanan ala parti nyaton kaya abe tula bulo kono late resign la parti oto Lamin Mane by tandigan according to Mane that understanding letter give way to a proposal for a candidate led e ko de teleo hammo men soto ani o kacha mi atin ye dabula je ina tawo fali bulu yake menti wala mu hani woto candidate wala be tambila nyato ngaka chanyin kono ay resign ala patioto ay lo untoyala ndel be ya fasa UDP ko itel mantra woto andi date je Lamin Mane ay tandi. He said the shift was inconsistent with the mandate UDP has given us. Akode o kacha kono woni UDP kawmen ditel la pour yeda bula kacha to je woni o fota nyokole ako wala tinafang itel muruta patio kamem United Democratic Party kaitan dila ko atellen del kide kacha bungo kono bar kacha bungo kono de nyine be kerinje wala nyine be kacha kanje anintel lod la fatatale wo kamala ngonga muruna le kan nga falie atel me munna alfalti atel me enki Lamin Mane ay tandi. If you don't know where you are going, you have to go back to where you come from. Lamin Mane ko ni ay tata dulato yaje ko mbita kandame malo mbita kandame e ko ako men nyata wala mu imbura dame muruje ako wala mu koti mi alan ka nyata wala na britel tata kachato imalo mbita kandame wala tinna fay muruta be bota dame ako mandin kole wala fwa itandi. He said the party has formally resolved to withdrawal from the negotiation. Lamin Mane ko wala tinna fa party o ye dabundi kachato kachame yalon ko fan wala be keri andi nata o simfa fanam fo party o ko to nya ye dabundi je andi be safero kelal kadi ni ko le sonola wala mol mil yalon ko wala be kacha nyato ibe safero kelal mi yalon ko in writing kay kalamutan dala UDP lu da menti hansa Lamin Mane be diamu kan Mr. Mane ay abulo chodi coalition task force la diamula mi yalon ko Assane Martin ako Assane Martin de allo la fongo ani awo fota nyokole baada te nyante kala molti mi yalon ka be taral lorin temale Assane Martin mu molati mi yalon ka nyante taral lorin temale kacha kono bare anata bulo chodi Martin na akay ko Martin ite la mu menti nyin kacha kono yewo landi karlale aka munta fende mi yalon ko fang ite be place o stakan place o mi yalon ko fang a UDP yaje ko a metel febo bari te mantra tema a bulo chodi Assane Martin la recounting one exchange Mr. Martin alleged that aba fokam fang to moment na ko kacha do dun tani Martin tema mi yalon ko wala mu Assane Martin ti atele mu diamulati coalition task force Mr. Mane ko mi yalon ko wala Lamin Mane ti ako Assane Martin kay ko ete ateni lare be akay ko de kamunta mun min be abe kachato kachabita kan kuleke andum fan kul be bendine bari de dabo la karola de ente lefta menna aliafo dabo ay jenke karla ay modo fu melon ko be tarla kacha ko nay tandi Lamin Mane ko bring Assane Martin o fay akay ko foyte ifat ibe kendare ne bang Assane Martin ay ite membe diamu kantengi. Our party leader is Ousainu Darboe. Our flag bearer is Ousainu Darboe. If anybody don't want that, then they go back and look for someone else. And then na party nyaton ko mu ay lawyer Ousainu Darboe di na flag bearer membe loran toyala ko mu Ousainu Darboe di nimme mal la fi wala woto e boje yeta lado jube Mr. Mane mi alon ko wala mu Mane Lamin Mane akate Assane Martin jabi nyela kacha kono bri Assane Martin ya faye Mane hansa be diamu kan ako candidate led model wala candidate o tambi e nyato anditel be a fasa ako mu fenti mi alon ko fan akaba kuyata ba ke bari nyajube anata misalo ta 2016 na presidential election mi alon ko wala ketanu aya fofang ako as president Adama Barrow a resign da kabo UDP ada al contesta wala lota afaye dami yalon ko ngajere anata laba nyamen a UDP jampa fansum patiolo me alon ko say wala National People's Party Lamin Mane ay tandi. Despite withdrawing from the current negotiation, Mr. Mane said UDP remain committed to building a broader opposition alliance. Ako yeda buje nyawnya par UDP la bunda be yeline pour patiol mi yalon ko leftani UDP la nyokan yena ye la nyokan yeta carte fa la yalon ko le December karotili luludi Hansa Lamin Mane baitandiga. We are building our own coalition right now, he said. Ako sa indem vang UDP be fansung coalition o lokane. Ako anu atemela albajela patiol binaka be kafula UDP ma dami yalon ko ni wolle la kul sitano Lamin Mane aitandi. The announcement marked a significant shift in the opposition efforts to unite behind a single presidential candidate. Eko nying kankularo UDP menketeng akamunta ay simfa baleta mi yalon ko fang cool min mi yalon ko wolle be lari pour que opposition ke kilinti banko kanya bari nyinin karo menti wolemu fo kambe be keno le bang ngata carte fawla opposition dem mo tema nyi sango mi yalon ko fang ba kono tay ala December karoti lulu bari ko UDP ko itel dalilo mi ane yeda bondi je wolemu ko ay teli hammo men soto walla yeddiko men soto kombitam be wala kacala ina taw fali bulle e ko hani patiwol te nyaton kayakela imari bekela candidate lelledi wala betar la lori fayele ye boy la patio kono ye loy faye UDP ko tele mistake ko menke 2016 imalla fi ko say ngande am Asan Martin de mi alon ka tele mu diamulati Lamin Mane man kontana la kola aka kumandi karla ateni lare mane kay ko ala fu Ousainu Darboe jenke karla do fu bara kay ko fo it Asan Martin be kendiyar ne bang UDP wala nyaton ko mu Ousainu Darboe di illa flag beram Ousainu Darboe di hani o fawnde bang ite ludla manke woti ka fo min tel nyanta menkela bari te mu diamulalti tax force bari ye ludla bulale aya fo Asan Martin ye
Commander Mr. Asan Martin, hello, I'm feeling Adundi Kibaro Nyinkono. Yes, Mr. Martin, Never Life Hilltop Radio 104.7. Hello, Mr. Martin. Hello. Hello. Commander Lawyer Asan Martin, Ninga Soro Drum, Adundi Kibaro Konomi Alonko Willem Coalition. 2026 atelem wila diamula nyindi mi yalan ko wolle be patiol kan nga nyakam pour yeke kilinti janding akamonta carte fobe kala banko nyinga. Yes Mr. Martin, Never Life Hilltop Radio 104.
That's right. Always hearing Konko Santo. Lali sayane.
Bijawo.
No saita wanyar la. Bari ade na ko kai. Ago kopo kono min katara jenga ko kopo fengo albe kapo wala kan. Albe nyani.
Good to have you on the program.
That's good, yes.
Great. Commander Kulo United Democratic Party, a press conference ke la lodla yitandi jamala mune ya sabu ye dabondi nyin coalition kacha nyinto bari fana a farama sante je bake me yalon ko wala muy todi be to momene la party nyato ko ya fono ndiamol kono la ko nimme mal la fi itade lodla menta wasita bari mane fana nare tumi ko Ousainu Darboe anyanda bondi lale lare Cissé wala tumate lamen mane waliye akamonda leadership role ni waliye wata nyin carte fayola angalo ne nyin tumirol nyi yawal moyle mune moy la reaction on this
baraka Hilltop baraka tonya I was shocked tonya ba Ousainu I have all respect for him ni moyen long mommy long definitely I have respect but the way he make his press conference he was not well advised.
Okay.
And I'll talk to the UDP militants a lot because maybe moment long. Larry Cissé and Lamin Mane, Memoy coming for Wallahi, Eba Ousainu feeling dile. I can tell you that. He can feeling dile. And I was very shocked. His temperament, a leader. Wallahi, even if you have people, how these people left that room unceremoniously, it's even not mature. I'm talking to, I love UDP. I believe for UDP, I said that they could have even been the passive of Gambia. You people have read that article. Ngaminke UDP, Lamin Mane and Larry, Imake UDP. I can attest to that.
Okay,
I was one of just quickly come to that. I just want to put a perspective. Yalo more the and Lamin Mane and Kai Yamari. The more they make these things to me, the more the chances of Ousainu losing elections very bad.
Really?
I want to tell this story. Yeah. And that meaning for it. Don't. We're gonna raise the bar against Barrow. Little mistake that. I'm telling you this because how he reacted, I was shocked. A professional should not behave like that. You walk out unceremoniously, you come out and you tell Ousainu Darboe, Asan Martin, I ain't told by how can I more Bainola Kosadio in that room? Do I have that power? Is that even civilized?
But Mr. President, the thing is,
to your point, no, this is very, no, I'm come. To your point, Linketa that room. Mbuka Motolo, Mbuka vote, Mbuka agree, Mbuka send moy. All what I do is there as a spokesperson, the room decides, and when they decided that they are going on a candidate-led. I have to explain what a candidate-led is, which is anybody anchoring this project, you either suspend your candidature or you resign from your party. It's clear. Ninko, a starter on the Batunga Kulefa, Esa Falmio and all those, Ntegan Simon Ninko, Alcana Ninko start, over not or two, because you can imagine start room, UDP people bolade. In that meeting, in that room, I vouched for Mr. Darboe. As Honorable Manufenke, I'll send you audios and so on. I was supporting for lawyer Darboe. It was my law. And there was one Mr. Diba, Alpha Kende, but he has done the situation on me to Aman Nice. Larry and Lamin, wallahi, if they leave them within the UDP, they're going to mislead you, Mr. Darboe, and they're going to destroy UDP. Let me advise you this.
But the thing is, Mr. Martin, I think you don't possess this power.
No, I
but what I'm saying,
what Darboe said, sorry. It's not even professional.
Sorry.
How can I help? Go ahead.
Mr. Darboe, in your interview with West Coast Radio, you said, ko natara nungo me yalon ko party wala duma candidate led model ni me yalon ko manso wala sita ko ya bayle wala ne telephone data mo jamal bi they are pointing fingers at you
ibatu hadi dina wo kamo fo ibatu don fa hadi dina wo kamo fo okay am I the one to be the authority? That is what they decided. Ni de be siri nge ide yalon ko indi nyum man kambe no nyanda moneka la ibe sila jere do
la referendum diamuda la diamuda ako ite mu molde mi alon ko fa ya fo wala mani diamuda ko ya fate le ani lare kaytande ko al Ousainu Darboe jengendi karla akata ko ele ko ay
batu ngaje ko indi dron yalom adon mun na moleji ndeka min fo nimma UDP ma ko non te UDP fenkela awa tage subi Adama Barrow but the biggest mistake ibatu benala je mistake UDP would do. Wallahi, I can say I will not fall for their bid. I told Mr. Diba, UDP top Nomadron, Mr. Darboe is going to lose the election so bad. Well, I can attest to that. Secondly, we have what they call the bilateral. I meet Larry and Lamin Mane, Mr. Diba de Syrian. They said, when Nakacha Kumasi Kachara, after Mko, well, Kachalo, this is bilateral. It is part of our engagements. We meet them in Senegambia. We call leaders there. Me and Mr. Dibanko, leaders all Frenke. It all they leave Mr. Darboe, they do come and we discuss. In the discussion, even to mention the word Darboe factor, it's Mr. Darboe. I can question that in the sense that he is a factor because he said that he wants to lead. So what is your opinion on that? Kabrina wopo akamuntu kwenye jusole wulita. Political manke jusu koti.
But Mr. Martin,
then part of that bilateral.
What we want to know is for ko Lamin Mane ko al Darboe jengendi ale monota. I think hello.
See here got a drum kurangol taranu wanyama but I feel emotional.
Yes, Mr. Martin. So you were talking about the bilateral. Why did you put that pose that question to Mani? Why? What have you seen?
It's not that. Bilateral is bilateral. Do you know after that I have to contact Mama Kandi and talk to him? Out of that bilateral the same day.
But some of your colleagues. Sorry,
do you know what? Because I have to talk to Mama Kandi, and I post to Mama Kandi. Can we have Ousainu to lead? Should I have also not favoring Ousainu? Yeah, long. These people don't even call long.
No, but Mr. That is different. That is different. You calling Mama Kande, Kavo Mama Kande, allow Ousainu to lead, and telling Lamin Mane, Walantuma Lare to lead the UDP. Those are two different things. Now, you were interfering. Sorry.
Listen,
Sorry,
I don't understand. Listen, let me explain to you. This is a discussion. It only nothing you feel for. Part of a discussion called bilateral. This is negotiation. I am here to know the position F and know the position Y. But when I currently until after UDP Korea Moini Hakilola, Keblo Politico, I cannot turn into sola. Lamin Mane Abdusuko, Atika turn into sola. Hey, Mr. Darboe, what was the, let me ask this, the position of UDP, didn't they say that Darboe should lead? Let me answer that. Yes. So is that not a factor? No, it's just a question. If you are a factor, we can question whether you can lead or allow somebody to lead.
No, but Mr. Martin, I think that's not a fair question. Already UDP presented their candidate. UDP presented their candidate as Ousainu Darboe.
Is it a fair question in that thing to ask Mama Kande, why not allow Mr. Darboe to lead?
No, but that's different from telling Mane and Lara to lead.
Ibrahima, please. Yalong atonka wole fo yalong media. Nalma process of Makoy. I am telling you, we were at a bilateral. I even sent audios also. Why can I not consult Mama Kandenka Eko ha? Saying Dolphin and naming Kachatale. It is a position. That is part of our role.
But in fact, some of your colleagues, yesterday one of them was with me. He said nobody assigned you to ask Lamin Mane or Lade Kafai for why not
Ibrahim, I told my understand. We were what they call on bilaterals. Ning amanke rumoti. More months kumandi no we know your position. How do we know your position if we don't ask you? It left the lead like Ibrahim Jara, he left the lead like for it abula Talib, he left the lead like for it abula. Is that an offense? Please. Allah for Lamin Mane and Ilari. These are post 2021 UDP guys. Imam political long. Wallahi, I feel for people like Falai and all those things, or the reasonable people. You don't come with that mindset. You know, Imam Alpha Yaleke, as vice president, they just come with a notion. Political bukakeni jusola, in the mulka kachale. You see, when I see Mr. Darboe talking, I was so shy to say Mr. Darboe, how he was misled about thinking the temperament in a leader, Ibrahim, is that whenever you hear something, kana kui koronto. Even if you contanda, kana koronto. Even me kamfata kana koronto can go for. Mr. Darboe was totally misled, and I'm advising him, not Kebalonde. I'm advising him that if he depends on Larry Sise and Lamin Mane, UDP will be destroyed.
So you are disappointed?
How I know politics? Lamin Mane Akatani Jusola. Lamin Mane came after post 2021. He doesn't understand the political terrain. He was there to negotiate.
But with all fairness, Mr. Mane, Mr. Mane, sorry. I think if you said Darboe, Mane ni Larry, Ousainu Darboe misled, you're feeling the can you be specific?
That is it. Because they did not know that this was a bilateral meeting. Was this done before all the general listing? It was a bilateral.
No, but the problem they have is the problem that they have. Sorry.
Me and Mr. Diba. Who is Mr. Diba? Lamin Mane who is Mr. Diba?
Mr. Martin, the problem that the United Democratic Party. Sorry. Let me come.
Mr. Diba came as a UDP member. Sorry. Mojama ya long. Ntol mafo ngamuta alphalet. Mbota jenteni Mr. Diba we went and to talk to Mama Kande.
But now, considering your past statements, like your previous statements,
it comes to negotiations. I told you, we have to do what they call bilaterals.
I understand that. Allow me to also ask you so that we have a good discussion. So, your previous statement, most of the people believe, that you never believed Ousainu Darboe can win this election. And that was manifested in your arrangement, negotiations, even in Menkeka. And probably that's why you pushed to marry.
No.
Sorry, allow me to learn, Mr. Martin. Allow me to learn so that we have a good discussion. So, your previous position was Darboe cannot win this election. Now, during the discussion, telling Lamin Mane wala Larry to lead, a candidate his party unanimously support. you know, his position to contest the election. You literally you were interfering directly in the internal process of the UDP.
No,
That's not negotiation.
if you allow me to respond now, I was not interfering. We were doing what they call bilaterals. We meet with different party leaders. We sometimes call them. This is not going to happen. Amankeko the usual Saturday. You don't ni man think. Wala tinanko atol ikal misledle.
No, but I'm asking you. Nobody can mislead me.
No. Liba tuto ayem sole inye sole yeng ni karo den songe jabi. Ibrahim, I can tell you that when I look at Mr. Darboe, even in that press conference, I feel sorry for him. Wallahi, I can tell you that. Mbuka mo tolo, mbuka mo decision make, I don't vote. Me and you know come from the botaje. It comes out because in start, I can tell you from the plenary vote go, they started talking about party-led, Franke-led. A lot of people, sometimes don't like alabula. Another for Damot. Some of the task force, they say that we have to come and explain this party-led, candidate-led. What they told come from the Funtita, basically. So it all Funtita wrong. You think it's hey, carry thing. War is not gentleman. I can tell you, it's not gentleman. Yalo monati nanko unity this kind of elements bondila ila party to ikaturning jusola. Political monkey jusoti. Even if I was there and I leave the talks, I will not come out and talk like how Mr. Darboe talked. That was not total leadership. Wallahi, I feel for him. He's my dear uncle. But I feel for Mr. Darboe, how he was misled. Hassan Martin, do you know how I was pressing Mama Kande for us to have a deal that Mr. Darboe leads? It's part of the process. Did other people know about that? It was a negotiation process. That's what we call the side talks, which is that we have bilaterals. After that, I could have gone and meet Esafat and say, Esa, your position is this. After that, I could have gone and meet Talib Bensouda in private and say, Talib, if I don't meet Talib, I can meet Nene or Adi. These are part of what they call processes because remember,
might be is it correct to say yellow news corner, so I want us to be quick. But is it correct maybe you felt betrayed by money? Maybe you could notify, like you try to offer a solution to a particular situation. Then they
look, need Natratanum, Dorman song, Amankentity, Nitol Man, Nitol de Platinum, Itol de Lata Bumoto, Ico, who am I to say no? It will be a song. Mr. Darboe, whatever. We went up to the point I was even convincing that let Mr. Darboe lead for 5 years or 1 year would be a big. It's a negotiation process. Lamin Mani, sorry to say, he was not informing Mr. Darboe well. And Larry also, I feel sorry. Darboe is depending on these two people. They will destroy the UDP. I can tell you hands down. UDP now but again election, especially this approach. I will not fall for the bait. It ain't alone. Na alpha muta Darboe lamin billahi. But not rather go to Hassan Martin. Wallahi, I can tell you that more Jamale is flowed in Nyimbango. And I can tell I will raise the political.
So you're literally threatening Darboe that you're going to campaign against him and he's going to walk.
No. Don't interpret it like that. They should stop. Let them tell Lamin Mane to stop forthwith. Because Nayaki, I will come address this political bar. The political bar here in Gambia, I know it more than Lamin Mane, I know it more than Larry Sisi. You know, they were all out internationally. You know, my family politics, I'm sorry to say, they are not senior solemn, but they don't know. Wallahi, Darboe misled. And I advise Darboe, and especially the UDP young, the new mode flow or other elements in UDP. This is why UDP.
So, but Mr. Martin, the issue at hand here is the UDP, the region of withdrawal is based on this agreement, no sabo on the format.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how did Mane and Larry came to mislead Darboe? These are facts me yellow go there before the public eye already.
Imagine, it only from Batandi Lami. It all the whole room are saying they want candidate-led. UDP and few others are saying they want party-led. Iman Kambe, Muna, who I Munatina even to total about for the party, asante.
Eko asan ko Mane tambi walanti walare tambi Darboe jenke. That's the problem here.
No. Listen, Who am I?
That's what that's the issue here.
No, but anyway, I'm just joking. Let me seriously tell you, wallahi coming for you. I have been up to the stage. UDP Marco in Yami. During the days of Jamme, I released a lot of UDP. Lamina, Dabonyo, Casano, all everything there is.
No, but what I'm saying,
UDP in Korea Miracle, we are against this. I was working with me.
I want to just compound this, Mr. McCarthy. You trusted Larry and Lamin Mane. You spoke to them in confidence. They betray you and EDMN discourse in the public. That's the issue here.
Which happened.
Okay, good.
That is definitely what happened. I'm an alpha. Let me tell you, what I think Mr. Darboe should be the bigger guy. UDP should focus on Adama Barrow. But focus if they make the mistake focusing on Hassan Martin, wallahi coming for it. I will raise the political bar. And it would not fit Mr. Darboe. It would not fit Adama Barrow.
Mr. Finally, you want change by December. That Barrow should go, another candidate should come. Now, UDP, how are you looking at them? Are you hopeful that they can do the change now?
Of course, I'm very hopeful because until afternoon being a look, okay. If I go up to the extent of telling Mama Kande to appeal, I vouch for Mr. Darboe to lead. Believe me, wallahi, I have the evidence. I can Photoshop and send it to you. I vouch for him to lead, just But now, in a question, UDP 238,000, Mama Kande 100,000. Take that out of 1.1 million votes. There is almost 800,000 votes. People are fed up with President Adama Barrow. The task force will come as a united force and it will defeat and win, inshallah. I can tell you that this is going to be a Gambian project. Barrow defeat the UDP defeat.
But as you speak now, they are saying coalition
the UDP leadership. The UDP leadership, the Alon Barrow card being played. I can follow them farmer. And the father and the son issue, I can Gambian or Batandele. Because it seems that they come from the same school of thought. The best that they could have is to catch in a more catcher, and we all work together.
Is that if I'm understanding your view, does that mean it will be difficult for Darboe to unseat Barrow?
But if I can predict that if they go by this route, going after a coalition or as a market, a person, because more Jama and more Jama, I can tell you, our political strategy is to put the issues of leadership come by the characters, the judgment, and the trust issue. You know what I mean? Trusty leadership. And that's what we are going to sell to the Gambians. And probably it may not fit Mr. Darboe if we go down to that route. Not Alpha but
Darboe yesterday, Darboe kununga benunga foka neko when it comes to character. Nana daji kola, karango, dokuo, motije mi yalonko wole bulo bateka. Munati nete America, he's not deposing. Mensi Barrow on signal. What's the issue here?
No, I agree totally. But he was in government. Mr. Darboe has done a lot, but he has done a lot of mistakes, my brother. I love the guy, but he has done a lot of mistakes when it comes to administration. I mean, a temperament from Anyanta Gibere, I don't teachers' reaction, 3 years reaction, all those things are people are watching. I cannot react. Cannot react. That reactionary leader is not good for leadership, especially the culture that UDP are thinking. I want to help UDP. UDP chapter so no learning. Alkali continue learn to They don't know. These people here send you are there for two purposes. Let Darboe lead and let there be party led. That is not negotiations.
All right.
Believe me, I feel sorry.
So, but you felt betrayed. I come in the money. I
mean, because I Mr. Diba Mr. Diba is a UDP member. I was working with him. I went up to the thing. I wrote to Mama Kande.
All right.
Believe me.
See you on Kerfado on Tuesday.
So who am I?
All right. See you on Kerfado on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Baraka bake Hassan Martin wolebe diamu ka wonyama tane United Democratic Party ila mol fota nyoko to moment ya tumi ko ateka fo Lamin Mane ani Lare Sisia ko atel mo fulo ya jibe kili yatambi Darboe jenke karala Martin Kode kamunda ko ate yo fo bilateral wala mosa fo badi ya kacha kamunte be nu wala ke kan drum ayo kumoji ayo fo komi ngay kullole fo lamin mane waya jamfa aya fo ka fo kono bara ko dabo ko kam fa pije andu wanya ma fa yeke modi mi yalan ko e jiso jinde kana ke nyaton kore me yalan ko ni mole kumo fo drum e ka finta fi wanyama ako hani nyaton ko hani kontanda e mum molti mi yalan ko nyanda ka ko wol jibe bake aka jikela teta dabo la reaction la wala ngala kuma kan wala même fo ate Martin la ko wonyinto je akay dabo kanule de andu wanyama fam ako dabo de mole mata mi yalan ko kamunta dajo ay même fo akay daji ko ni do ko no ko bara mistake jamal leke Martin bayi tande kam bara be UDP dandala kan ako asan akay yow ko tuje de ni wonde akamunta ay mum molti mi yalan ko ila boyobe sangara la bake natla non ko isonda fa kera modi mi yalan ko ay billion nyim parakasinde
bilo nyim parakasindi nga bo politiko to ngata kiti bu la nga kex news jube sana manjang mi alon ko ya tumi ko abulobe sayal kono banko kanjantu momen nabe do ko la sojar kundato ika amruta kiti bu la kunu kata satar ke kula ate mellon ala sojaria makamo ani ay tunkulu menta print momen na abe patrol timo kono mi alon ko be kanelay ya yitandi bel application o mi yalon ko wala mu ye belo men dundi pour ka sana manjambonni e kala molu ye wo withdrawle andu ye men tumi mi yalon ko sana manjanti aloda boxo kono ka satar ke kula mi yalon ko wala mala military carriati bintu momen na ya post patrol timo kono kanelay ya yitandi the defense case in the trial of sana manjang open at the high court e ko nying mi yalon ko wala mu multi mel be fantanga kang luwala karola ya jeleta high court mem yalon ko wala be banjon tu momena tumiri mo atele fana mo sediare mo foloti mi yalon ko fan sojarole mati adiamuta ala military service la ay do ko men ke sojar kunda ya samba positionol men to wala dinkral men to aning ay makamon men soto sojar kunda anim fana muni ana fe patrol timo to mi yalon ko wala be non kanelay bodal to mi yalon ko wala be Gambia ni Senegal tema ay do kul men kije sana manjay ya be sata kiti mo la kunun Biradunta boxo kono ya itandi. When the case was called, the Deputy DPP E.R. Dongans appeared for the state. Eko birin kito nyi damura kunum Deputy Director of Public Prosecution mi yalon ko wala ma nyaton ko normalan koti ka fay go Dongan atele mu moti mi yalan ka kankula ka tele be masakunda to ala kiti mula bari de sana manjam mbate to ala kiti mula wala council Sirif Kumba Job wala lawyer Sirif Kumba Job atele akankula katel be sana manjanto ala kiti mula kuno birin kito nyi damutada Justice Sidike Jobate anata fo kiti mo ko kul min yalon ko wolle be dending kaytola aka futata male mi yalon ko application oti affidavit mi yalon ko kuma ko de men kata kayto bala ludula mi yalon ko defense yata wala sana manjanna la loyalty mi yalon ko wolle be dendi ite ludula la anim fana jabiro mi yalon ko ye wala soto anata kala mutandi wala anata mol be kala mutandala jojo nyin ko kaytol be futata tabulo kanne jannin kito nyimbe damutala council Sirif Kumba Job anata fo kiti mola de ako ay kaytol nyin soto le mi alko avec akaba bulo kono le bar kunun na ay soto anda tardel ka soto amanna wato soto aji wato sita pour ka kaytol be jube ku ke lera ni lera ka famur ke kayto kono membe Sirif Kumba Job ko tarde onata soto aya fo jojo e membe sirin kiti okunna he sought 15 minutes stand down to consult with his client adata fo jojo ko al monto la minute tanni luldi nabang ninna kliano me musana manjandi nay dum badi bunna nga kacca ko wala mi alon ko wala be den nyin kaytola anintel be lulda mentala je aya fo nyin jojo e mi alon ko wala mu justice Sirif Kumba wala justice Sidike Jobate wo manna balang inata minute tanni luludi loyala mi alon ko Sirif Kumba Jobti ana ala kliano me musana manjandi idunta badi mbum pour ka kacca yaitandi kibarol to. Upon resumptions, Council Job stated that having considered the affidavit in position, bring to moment muta na bring minute lulo banta sana manjana lawyer me Sirif Kumba Job ti ako to moment yo korosirike ni safari fengola mi alan ka be bulo kono anila balamba lula mi alan ko wala fonu kiti tambilala aitandi fang ako ya sulata kota ke wato la pour ka si ka prepare pour ka jabri ke ni safari ko wala para afan ako procedural requirement wala mu kolti mi yalan ko kidi wala luwa ya landi ni be na tambila kiti o nyato ani kul milan ko wolle be dendi kaytolu maranyala kiti bungula itandi with the court about to proceed on vacation to moment na kiti bungu kenata lifol la mi yalan ko lon fonyon dinguti aba fokam fam ako bail application no mi yalan ko ye wole dundinu pour sana manjam bail ako de yewo withdraw le wala yewo bondi jele ay tandi fan july karoti mo anim fula 2026 nga kayto men dundi ndel le nga kayto nyi bondile Sirif Kumba Job ya yitandi memu sana manjana loyati deputy DPP wala man sakunda la karola membe lorin kitindir la karola wo manna balang nyi withdraw la memu nyi kitu ka kayto la bondoti at momen nay be karafulo be manna nyo saba justice Sirif Kumba Job ay kayto bondi kayto lu kono me yalon ko lon bel application o nyinti ayalandi karla ya yitandi Counsel Job then informed the court that he was ready to proceed with his client defense and called Sana Manjan to the witness box. Sirif Kumba Job mi alon ko wolem Sana Manjana loyati anata itandi kiti mula akoy compareta le pour kan nakiliano findindi ay low box o kono ay satar ke kuola ate melong ala sojari makamoto anin kul minan ko ya tumi wala aya fo kiti o nyati leola Manjan testified that biri wokeda ko Sana Manjan dunta box o kono aya sata akwate mu brika man koleti andung afuruta le muso babulle din say wole bate bulo kono mi yalan ko Sana Manjanti akode ate mu sojar kotoldi to momenna ako ay sojar ya damuta Gambia Armed Forces January karo kono 1994 ako sangolate dunta sojar ya kono Sana Manjambe diamu kan kiti bungula after completing 6 months of training he was posted at Fajara Barracks as at regimental police akode bring ala training ba mi yalan ko wole mu karangoti sojar kunda kari woro ka training menke ako biro banta ya samba Fajara Barracks le andate mu regimental police le di min ka po sojaro la kulu kubendi pare wala karola anin kukron mi yalan ko nyanta wala kala do ko kono e ka fa ko RPI tandi after 2 years at Fajara ako to moment na ay akamunta sanji fulake Fajara ya promote ka ke lance corporality to moment na wobe abe maintenance duty me alcohol regimental police ti abe wolto inata promote kotake ka ke corporality 2002 sawo kono ya ke corporality Sana Manjai ya itandi in 2002 following his promotion to corporal he traveled to Liberia to undertake a commando training. Sana Manjang ko bria promote ka ke corporality inata o sankilimola anata ta Liberia banko kan to moment atata karanje e ka fo me ko commando training akayo ke Liberia banko kan Sana Manjai ya sata kidi bula. He testified that the training lasted 3 months and was hard and deadly. Sana Manjang ko ila wo karam wuto yemenke Liberia me munyu commando training di aka koleata andu asaya siata jebake andana taitan difan akola instruction me alan ko wala mula karandir lati nu watola ako botal janale me alan ko wala Libya Arabia Jamhiria aw Libya banko kan akola instruction bota wolto Sana Manjang ba fokan kiti bungula. Upon completion of the course he said he impressed his instructor and was retained to train other military personnel. Ako briyela nyin kar sabo commando training bang menketel karandi wonata kontanate la kola baki anada fo Sana Manjai ko mla fete marala janne pour te français modulu karandi milyalon ko fam abikela badi yalti Gambia ni Libya tema atu moment na fang esetu jay modul karandi bara ko de abe wolto je fo se Gambia ni Libya ila badi ya nata tinya inata fate ko muru ila banko kambe mu Gambiati Sana Manjai ya itandi. Upon his return from Liberia Sana Manjang testified that he was reporting to State House. Ako brabota na Liberia amurta ng banko kanjang hanisa Sana Manjang na bediamu kande aka kata report dame wala kate danku dame wala mu State House ti wati sutun kono janni ba transfer ka samba kanelay tu moment nay ko kuma ko findita mi yalan ko wala publication oti la notice bodo bala military barracks je ko sainde ate nyanta tara kanelay le patrol timo sur raje Sana Manjai aitandi kibarol to wala kiti bungula. Upon reporting to Kanelai, Manjang said he was reported to Khalifa Bajinka. Ako bria samba Kanelai, aedam ku menna je, wala mu Khalifa Bajinka. Akata aedam ku wala je, wonata fae ate la doko be kelamenti, patrol timo nyunkono, me yalan ko welbe boda nyinto jele, Gambia Senegal tema, he was assigned a vehicle to conduct a patrol. Inata moto diala wala nyama, ikayo katel bukara taman na ne oto me yalan kolon bodati Sana Manjang ko Bajinka yo fae. He testified that at the time there was no formally designated patrol team in place ako wato la de bunda man soto walla kafu man soto mi koy ba fly ko atelle be kala patrol timoti jang ako wato la de ko li ka falin ne wato la sana Manjai yayi tandi sana Manjai testified that during the period of his assessment to Kanelai the Casamas border region was unstable and posed to security risks to the Gambian civilian. Ako atila wato la de briya samba Kanelai Kasamba patrol timoto ako Kanelai wala Casamas de o ka jebe kabab kuyari mbake andu fitino me yalan ko wala be jenu ay silanda warandi bake Gambia dimunu kan o wato la itandi akate de sana Manjai ba fokan ako ala lo momenti wala ka Gambia ning Gambia dimunu ke tanka ke la safarol ke atrafan iman silanda soto kuwol to mi yalan ko wala mo nane to jeme mo bodato sana Manjai bay tandika. He testified that patrol team would be constituted with personnel from Banjul to Kanelai on monthly cycle. Fofang ako nyim patrol teamo e ke bendile kay bo dol ka bonam Banjul kana Kanelai aka ke karo kardo akamunda dole boje dole na wato la da ba fokan ako patrol nyinde approximately 1 month before rotation alka karkelin ki jele janni batel falina dole na Hansa Sana Manjai diamo kan kiti mula. During the operation, he testified that he led the patrol team because no one knows the borderline more than him. Ako wato la de bring to momena tabe do ko la patrol team oto atele mu moti mi alam ka Kenya ton kaya dalilo mu menti ako momo border lo men tambita de Sana Manjai na wo dalilo atina yate ke la kebati memu patrol team o nyindi Sana Manjai ba fo kan kiti mula on who assigned the team of soldiers from State House in Banjul to him for the operation. Sana Manjai say at the time Usman Bojang Usman Baji was the commander of State House. You kai ko jumale sojarol wala jumale ka kaudi sojarol la min alon ko wolle kanyi patro timol samba kabo Banjul kata Kanelai ako wato la de me yalon ko wole mu a commander te member State House wo mu Usman Baji leti ay Sana Manjai tan de kiti bumula hansa be diamu ka wato menna ako selectiono de a senior personnel me alon ko wolle nyaadon goldi wolle ka tombo ndroke ye kaudi jumani le tarla je andu munuma la dokoti wolle ka kaudi alla wato la Manjai yayi tandi. Manjai testified that his assessment to the Kanelai patrol team ended on July 22nd, 2017. Akode atela doko pour katara patrol team o kumfata July karotiri muang anem fula 2017 tumomena katela wato banda ako janote made ya promote kake saji note inata promote kake litina note wato la bintu momena be je ya yitandi Manjai hansa wala be diamu kan mi alon ko ya tumi mo fa la ni kuko tawno abala kuma kan di kan kiti mula aya fofan ako wato la atede a Gambia dol la niyo ni la foto feon bole matel tankandi wala matel doko de ke tankandi andu aka jara ko bella pour Gambia di wala tanka wato la Sana Manjai be diamu kan ay cool mellong ala muto kono hansa be continue kan ako wato dol fan hakilo yama kudo keta boda nyinto tumomena ba fokan ako be Gambia di wulu mentata fo mo worwula rebelo le wolle areso wato la tumomena ye samba yeke hostage wala mu ye tarayla Maroko no tumomena be buluje rebelo lu aytandi ako wato la de itel nata wuli pour kata nyi Gambia di wulu kanandi Senegal rebelo lu bulu ako wato la kuma kan wala nyaton ko je bora polilamu wonata ferol be landi pour ka operation ta kata nyi mo worwulo kanandi rebelo bulu Sana Manjai aytandi. Manjai testified that he prepared for the operation and proceed to the area. Akatele fango yita to bendike nyi simfala yanta mentala pour kata kanyi molu kanandi. Upon arrival, he found Gambian police officers from Kanlaji around the border. Ako brief je e Gambia police wol tara milan ko bota Kanlaji le yetara border to je membe alon ko wole be dending nyimmo la yemel arrest wo nata dural foye dula mi yalan ko tel nyanta tala wolle to ay tandi ako police officer de wolu directional information i nyanta tala mintole ani tenta bola mintole police le o yitela atinala molu mel yalan ko telle mo sojarolti itata du wulo kono ni rebelolu kan pour ka Gambia diwul kanandi Sana Manjai bay tandi kan. Upon moving closer to the rebel holding the Gambian, Sana Manjai testified that gunfires erupted. Ako bribe rebelolu walinkan ni Gambia diwul be mel bulo kono tengi ako bri sutiatela akamunta nyofayo kidola karola adamu tata watole ako brin rebelol ye bum e telefone keso murundima aka kolata numbake bare brin kelo duta rebelol nata kun ke dulanyini ni Gambia dingulu ako inate kanandi wala nyama ako kidifa o kontena fo montura minute tanani ani lulu 45 minutes tumomena rebelol nata bori ye nyimmol me ko ye welle mutanen yetu ko may tata ye bula jete natati wol gambadi wol kanandi wol nyama ako hani mokili mam faaje na manke mokili wala da baramata je hano fana manke barama jawti sana manje ya fokkiti mola Manjan testified that he escorted the rescue Gambians to Kalaji police station and handed them over to the police along with their belongings. Ako nyama inata ni mul muta wala nyama. Mila ko rebelol ye muta ye kanandi rebelol bulu ye samba kanella e wala Kalaji police station oto ani sufa fengol be ya di police wala nyama andu atikada fenti mi alon ko fa aw kul abe police kunda bulle hani sai. Brief rada ñun tunkunguto ala lawyer mi alon ko lawyer Sirif Kumba Job ay kanindro ke kiti mombulu pour e kito lo sawndi ibaje la ko de hani kay ala defense mi alon ko wala mu an me alon ka to lo ni sana manjan to ala ye parandiro ke kuma kotongol la mi alon ko nyanta fula kiti bungula prosecutor de mi alon ko wala be kiti ndiro la wol manna balanda soto loya wala jojo membe sirin kito kunna justice sidike jobate anada kito lo sawndi fo october karotel say 2026 pour kito nye continuer bari ko sana manjan sinya follow adunda boxo kono pour ka kacha kuola mi alon ko wala kada ala military career for to moment nafa aba fo kan kiti bungula ako atede mo birabe dunna Gambia Armed Forces July karo kono wala 1994 lemu atata julato mi alon ko January karo kono 1994 kafta soldier kundama andu atata commando train la julato mi alon kono librariati andum fana menke karandi je wo mud libyano lati andu ay nyonta ya soto je fo kay ko sabati jang ifane mul karandi fo janni Gambia ni Libya bina kuyala yate murundina anata satari ke du sinvalmenta ala sojariato fo inata promote ka ke litinanoti aya be fo kiti bongla
hanbe ka continue kibaro la alhaji moro sila we yalon ko fam abora nyani bakadaji le brabe sabatem birikama welingara anin sere kundanding ako akoya sula bake mi yalon ko wolen Gambia kewol musul anin funding kewol ni wadin kono ka suno mute fe mi yalon ko fa nyinan sango hijita nyin aketa modol bulu nyame alhaji moro ka akoya ni tora bake bayra ko de misilme jamal bije e batara ko de hijo mu fenne de mi yalon ka hame puru yake abayitandika mo jamal bije e ka dokuo ke fo jannibe dankula e mariola e batarle buka kodo siri on solno pour kata ka hijo ke abayitande ka wanyama mo jamal bije kabri di wol tamata firi ngo kafuta akamunda molla hijirota fananke da fendi mi yalon ko sainten abe sonia ka modol bulu dolbe je fa wol tarani ko masilolla ye kolya jamal takje bar bibe la alfal nganyande kan abayitande ka o fondinke jamal bije kolya jamal bije mi yalon ko wolle lade ka dol lanjurta dol beje e wol sorom dol fon bije wol ka foy niola o silo kanne abayitande ka wonyama fa nyimbe pour ka je ko de kole ya membe laari la mol kan su pour ka bondi kan dolbe je men firinda wol ya damu da kila alfal samba hijola abaytande ka e batalla ko de o mo jama balbiji anim mem bulola ta fenga e kela wulula samba maka pour eta hijola atengin tlanyindo e ka bunda jawol sangay modo nyimal be senay nyimbe pour ke ni yolande abaytande ka bar alhaji moroko ni torata bake nyinan sango hijola ko tata modol bulu nyame alfa dolbe je wol kada moltimi yamen ko ye kodo soto ka bone dingol bulo kono andu wanyama fa e batar la ko moye nene ayela kodote bulo kono ka foy ko abe sambala hijola amanne samba bayte deka ko di jama ba ay walte bulo kono akabe sambala hijola ame samba hijola atanyin tlanyido nyimu fenne de mi yalan ko tapala yale ma bayte deka akoy ko de nyim masibo nyin tambita damma kafo kam mol bonandi ila fengoto e batar la ko de wo mo jama balbije me yalan ko yela kodota e me samba hijola jama beje e badiwol e kafunyol e signol ye wol kala mutandile koye nyinan sa on dabita hijola le abaytande ka their disappointment has been accompanied by humiliation to moment ne jikla teta e mantano hijola membulata wonoma akete malolti anin ni toro abaytande ka akoni miso warta bake gambe din jamal buje e kamira ko de ya nak jaton kol e mallot lata mi yalon ko wole nyafa la siloti kaje tilimo tamanyin ko kono abaytande ka many citizens are constantly urged not to take the law in their own hand molka men fo walem man sakunda ka fo banku di ngol yele al kada loi muta al bulo kono al yafa al ba tamanda al fongoy bari kuwol men joko nyi sifa nakeda man sakunda la simfanya natra mambo nyala silala aka mol jikla tendi bundala kuotolde alhaji moro sila bayitende ka akoy ko de kuwo me yalon ko fana ayen sula bake wala batala ko de nyimmol mi yalon ko wala hamo soto pour kada hijola maka anda manna bulano abayde nega numerous reports suggest that some pilgrims struggle to access satisfactory meal men fana yalon ko alaye wala nyinle feytata hijola mol ba fo kanne dol fana be yo hijo kono ko yalda te kan domoro la karola sabadi lalla karola kana fendi mi yalon ko ay potandinu bake akoy ko de nyimmo manta bem baliyalti abayte ndika nyimmo sulo lati mi yalon ko fa people dismissed from political propaganda or opposition rhetoric nyim men yalon ko wolle ka nyimfo nyim manke ka fo opposition kuma la nyindi wala kuma kanselem nyim wolye kumo faliye mi yalon ko la sula kulem ala jaral kakala kumol bay ka fo opposition kumol lam aytande my humble appeal to the government is simple bunya kono famma jokono man sakuna mbal dani la mena soniata whenever report imaja ko kumi yalon ko banku dingol la kole yale sako men kata hijola hijajol la karola al kakala ko nyimuta nin chakanola ala ko nyin kiskisa ale to nya londi je baytendika kiskisironi anyanda to nya yala kuwa men nyanta kaje me yalon ko wo erero nya kana 5 ans way ka fendi mi yalon ko ay tama anyanda ka tama nyame meni ka kuma kan wal dante kuwa men ka le ka maka al kakala muta ko de kuma ken sengol lem wala opposition kumol le wolde nyinka sabu mol me yalon ko wolle ka sataro ke kuwalla men lade kam ake fayo fandile bayri kaje kon ka fole e bukan na kumo muta kalala alhaji moro sila baytende ka public officials are entrusted with serving the people jamala do kulal lannole yal siwo palasoro wanyama banku dingol la kanamo la namu kodo e kala karifa joke walla alka tamo menke abeka ka walla wanyama almum wolti mi yalango kal fam murundi o banku dingol kan al nyanda ke danku la kolya ku walla ni ku men dantere al nyanda mutala nin sobe yalale abaytende ka nyaato tade fenne mi yalango ata sotonola na tra nun ko de mol men ke jalay e ke londe silo kan walla ku moyte ko bay kake kuma kalante moti abaytende ka presa is not founded on honesty ke jayi ka bulo kosiye nyimu fenne de mi yalango abuka tilingo wulude abaytende ka meni minin fa well minin gambenza gambe dingol mi yalanko e nyaabe lori singo kan yela banko kanu wal be deeri ne de abaytende ka de fiya bin label bayri wato do beje kuodo kale ke kalifika dante akamunde katu deeri femma sabu ni ya fo e ba fele mu oppositional de abaytende ka wode yo man bet ya banko fongola democracy do alaji moro sila baytende ka particularly destroys almost every hit session even ni ku ya warda sango sang sayedi sayeku ni hijo keta fo mol sina ya dante ko gambia la hijilal nyin nit ñi wala ketela ñin ku wanyanta danalde alaji moro baytende ka before every decision janni hijo wato be sila kankularo nyanta kela ka kuwo bededa ka tobendi atanyin dlanyido men yalon ko wolle ka kuwol fo men ne silo man kuwol ke men ne silo manta e ka mol jikinde kuwolla mi yalon ko bukana ke ni furada maka wo be nyanta ka jarale abaytende ka gambia man sakunda alaji moro be yamarika ali la moy banku dingol kangola wo nyamal ka karal la banku dingol muta kal jawol la wolti abaytende ka ayi batalla ko de wo molle la talla yal karafa place wala pour ali tara mararing banko la kuwala ni kumo men fali ala muta ko banku dingol lebe diamuka men la doku ke kan aliamuta ni sobe yala too often citizen submit letter to the government officer without receiving acknowledgement wati jamal bije mol ka letterol sama man sakunda la bundaldo man sakunda la mol ibuke jabi ibuke la lettero sute bayitende ka wati dol bije e ke la paso la jo e ke la isanso la jenni kata man sakunda la o bundajindo ke la sula kuwa danteye nyimbe nyama akamunte buke la kuwa nyi kamuta ibuamuta ni kala la bayitende for this reason many citizens increasingly turn to social media to express their concern to moment ninga nakayto sambe ibuka kuma fonye ibuka fonya fintale ibuka fonya kweta mo gudi jamal bije ya muta ko alke danku wolto memu jaman la bambundade e ke la sulol samba je bayitandika wo sulol fana ni e samba jaman la bambundaro pour aliye jara alke la kumol bay ko opposition kumolem al nyimbulade abadiamu kam sakunda for me I have friends ibatar lande alhaji moro sila ngaka funyol soro mi yalanko ngadalina mol soro men be man sakunda kono ibe jamala bunda kono whenever something affect part of the country I feel personally concerned nin ko kada banko kan akan sula purum fanga ke modi mi yalan ko fa a ko kan sula bake bayde many people come to me to share their worries wati dol buje mol kana ke la sula kuol fonye anun kaje ko manya katudere ngafi o mun tela banku di ya nyantol den si ko men jaranoji ngake aytende nyine ya sabu mbediamuka if my words are taken seriously lead to positive action mbala fula ngaku mo men fale akamunda natra nun ko aliamuda ni sobe yala abe diala nyelde barnali yal nyala kam fana na banku di ya nyanto mbe wala keka ka fale ko de kuwol me yalon ko mol kar sindalma al kakala mutanin feyala mbeddu wala de fo ala sal tanka andu wanyama hijidal yeke molti mi yalon ko akamunda ala si tanka bar tilin wala silo way ke fenti mi yalon ko yo soro kuwol me late kam menni silo manta akamunda tonya e tama jede fo andu wanyama fana ala si bankoje nema anim bankoje fo dingol ala haji moro sila abe diamu kam man sakunda e kam men ko mon dismissive approach wolem kaaje ko de mol ka kumo foye e kela kumo nyin kuntu da kono wala ka bay akoye ko da bukake aba foke
alaji moro ko bukake andun aba fole ko yatani hakilila kamunda hansan kibarol to ay afrique la kibarta la mohammed garmi mbay ay safero ke ako kuma kan wala kibarol min be findika ko mama kande bi be yila kama state house mi yalon ko president borobe wolto pour kata ka kuma kan mi yalon ko wala kambe ngoti e ka fay ko anglais ka fay ko memorandum of understanding ala pationi npp tema akoy be federal state house bi kar ka sign ay tan di kibarol to ako kibarol me an ko wolle sudiyata ruling party la me an ko wolle national people's party anin gambia democratic congress mu GDCD ya fayfan e gay ko honorable mama kandede anala kafo me mu delegation oti ibe yilla ke ma bi state house to moment na fan kambe ngoni mi an ko memorandum of understanding membe tarla ani NPP tema ibe federal state house bi ka sign Mr. Mbaye Aitandi. According to the source, Kande is expected to depart from Baobab Hotel Resort. Kibaro de Mialon ko abasa fegang. Ako ay mention, Mama Kande signing abe Baobab Hotel, dami alon ka be wulla woto anala kafu sembema, ye nyatilin State House la, kataka nying agreement no memunye kambengoti, pour ka sign ya Aitandi. Kibar kilung me alon ko kibatala asoro, ako de, ni agreement no sign da foka pare, Mama Kande aning NPP tema, ibe meeting bakela independent stadium auto mi alon ko wala be bakaw ni sama banta eko after the rainy season ibe meeting bakela je mi an ka be kala protocol ralliati kande ni NPP be kafula yake ya yitandi kibatala ko briben savela NPP ani GDC hani say mom official statement o bondi membe sabatindir kala ni meeting ni rally la nyin kibar bunda ko aka munta de mas sabatindir ki angle ka fay ko independent verified claim woman sabati je bari baytan di kanko de kibaro mi yalon ko kibatala ya soto akode mama kande ani NPP e be benna state house bi to moment na bita sign rokela nyi kambe wala anglet ka fa ko memorandum of understanding ya itandi kibaro
hanbe nga BBC la nyin kibaro jibe melni block TV la na wulta ko muso be je me yalon ko aya fandundi nambaro kono to momena e ka te la kambano nyi wala keya e kay wala barama sangara kede me yalon ko be dendi waliol la ye men soto futu wala karola e bayite ndika polisol me yalon ko wolle be Kano State me yalon ko wolle be Nigeria e batar la ko de sanji muwan ani lulu sunkudo wala muso wala keda fendi me yalon ko yata mutade adunta nambaro kono to momene ka te la kambano wala keya nyi ngal ci hekadu e kay wala barama nyami yalon ka sangarata bake bayite ndika kibarol mi yalon ko wolle sabati da ka bodan Nigeria ila state police commander mi yalon diamula mi yalon ko wolle beje e ka men commande Abdoulaye Haruna Kiyawa wo mu molti mi yalon ko ada diamuta de ay nyin ko nyin sabatindi ka da nyin sunkudo nyinde mole made mi yalon ko mantora sangara ay wole kala kambano nyin na keyala e bayite ndika police wala foroto e ko e batalla ko de nyim mo fulol mi yalon ko wolle be sabatiri Nigeria la tundo dodo e ka men commande jigawa steda e batar la ko de e ko musonyin ate keda moti mi yalon ko muru nummelu wala muru da melu wala bate bulo kono de aye batu fana la kambano nyi iwalita e ko musunyi ne ko wala woti de ate keda moti mi yalon kanana na wala njuru nyala mi yalon ke ka sangaratal de e bayitande ka kuma ko men boda police wol buluje wali ya yitande ko a kamunda nyin ko nyi ka keda hotel o dolto ka botili bulo talanta anim fula tenel lungo la e bayitande ka police wol de ay la mulla e ko katabo kono il furata ata nyin dula nyin toji andu wanyama fa pour ka ke moltimi yalan ko katla nyin jibe ya tara ko de ke wonyin ate mo moltimi yalan ko bara ma sangaral e kay wolle soro ala ke ya nyin to de tumo be yalan ko musoñi muru num melu ngole be o bulo kono aya lanjuru walla de e bayitande ka the suspect was arrested at the scene e koy batalla ko de wanyama le musoñi ya muta ye muro fana nje ata nyin dula nyin do ay wo man tora menna ka ke sede jaroti ya itande wanyama lem ke wonyi ko ya da samba loftano do pour ka da jarade par police wol ko iba ko jing iba kiskis kanne ata nyin dula nyin do tumo menne ko wonatale musoñi ko de ata sobitale kala o kambano nyi o poreta ka musudo le fudu wala sabo ya lanjuru wanyama ay bayitande ka
wala sabo lanjuru wanyama muso man kontani ka funyola kola musnyine ko fanata la ke ya mantora par police wol ko ba kiskis kanne ni wote ma don ndel sen na kankularol ke nga fin di studio kono wato bandale frem